What? You forgot, Meg? We gotta call her name first.
There's a whole elective on sleeping for actors. Because on the screen it doesn't translate if you just my eyes are closed. It doesn't translate.
You can't just go zzz. Nobody gets that. Like, it's too textual. It's too meta.
Yeah.
It's a Sam Shepard sort of thing. You gotta really live and inhabit sleeping and make big snot bubble noises as you sleep. Go boom 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 the whole time that you sleep. That's how Cary Grant became the great actor we all love. He was famous as a sleep actor. He would get up on the stage, he would see the first thing that looked like a bed, he'd say, "Oh, time for me to turn in." And he'd climb on top of it, and then he would just go, and the crowd would lose their fucking minds. They would go crazy. They loved it. It was huge during the Depression days.
And people respond to it.
Back in the Nickelodeon days, that was like the biggest thing you could do.
And it's funny how it's sort of asymmetrical in that for an actor you play something up like that and it's not how you sleep in real life, but as an audience you see that it's like you relate to it somehow. It's kind of like that must be what it's like when I sleep. Because you don't really see yourself when you're asleep either, so it's kind of the exaggerated thing comes across to a viewer like normal.
Yeah.
Because you have to play it up. It's like they do bigger makeup, on movies and stuff like that. Everything has to be a little larger than life.
It plays to a crowd.
Yeah.
When you go, a crowd goes wild for that. They're like, "Oh, that's my wife, that's my father, that's my husband, that's my son, that's my daughter, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my mother, that's my cousin, that's my second cousin, that's my niece, that's my nephew, that's a friend of mine." They know when you go, they're like, "Oh, okay, this is real. This is something real that I'm living in. Like, this actor's really asleep." And when they pop up and go, "Oh, what was that?" You're gonna go, "Yeah, that's how I would react if I was sleeping, just as soundly as that man on the stage."
Another thing is this interesting, because I'm always kind of interested in the history bit. Like, okay, I hate stage acting, and that's one of the things about me as an actor. I hate the stage. It's awful. It's like, dude, I don't have time to do that nowadays. Anyway, but I know this from Harvard acting class. They tell you back in the stage days, if you wanted to sleep on stage, right? And this was one of the first things my professor told us when I studied sleeping in acting college.
Sure.
If you're in a stage, right, and you lie down, put your head on the pillow with your eyes closed, people in the back of this theater are going to be like, "What is he doing? What's happening out there? I can't tell. What's going on? Are they asleep? What's happening?" So the thing is, actors have always had to, back in the stage days, you had to do the sleep sounds, the sleep bubble noises, or else it doesn't play. Maybe the first couple rows will be like, "Oh, his eyes are closed, he's asleep." But the thing is, the people in the back, they have no idea what's going on unless there's noises coming, projecting.
Exactly.
And so you have to be loud too. You have to basically scream it a lot of
really
times.
loud. Yeah, the main thing they teach you in, like, young acting school, which is what I call the theater. I call it young acting school because that's where the babies are. That's where the little children are. They're all acting. Is that you just have to fucking yell. You have to scream your brains out. The second you get on that stage, you just have to be like, "Hey! Who are you?" Enunciate everything clearly, just yell as loud as you can. That brings you back to, like, the origins of theater, when it was two, drunk guys who didn't bathe, who smelled, who just screamed at each other. And that's the art, that's the craft. It's beautiful, it's magic, it's a little bit of boom bow, Muhammad Ali.
Exactly.
And
my professor used to say, if you exit the end of the night and you get off of stage left or stage right, which is what they call it, then if your voice isn't completely lost at the end of one play, you weren't really acting. You sucked. People, maybe the first few rows had a good time. Everyone else just walked out like, "What the hell was happening right there? I have no idea. I couldn't hear anything." Because they don't have.
I'll take it one further. If you're walking off stage, you're a fucking idiot. You should be collapsing. You should be breaking down, crying, or fainting every night. You should not be eating. You should feel bad. That's what acting's about. You should feel terrible, sick all the time, and screaming and
Yes.
yelling. And then, that's the bard. That's what it's all about. The immortal one, Shakespeare. Does anyone sound off in the chat if you know Shakespeare?
Yeah, I know of him.
Everyone in the chat, sound off with your favorite Shakespeare line.